Hello wrestling fans, and welcome to this special WWE Over the Limit edition of Tag Team. My name is the Invisible E. Vincent. Caesar Scorpio is away on assignment. Let's go ahead and get into it. For this pay-per-view, match number 1, we had R-Truth versus Rey Mysterio. Now, R-Truth won this one with a lie detector against Rey Mysterio on the floor outside of the ring. He dragged Rey Mysterio back into the ring, got the 3 count, and after that he took a water bottle, drank a little bit, and then clocked Rey Mysterio over the head with it. After that he walked away, still muttering to Little Jimmy, the invisible kid, who he's been talking to, trying to entertain all these years. We got to get some help for R-Truth before it's too late. Match number 2, this was Wade Barrett versus Ezekiel Jackson. Ezekiel Jackson won this one. This was for the Intercontinental belt. Now, he won it on a DQ, which means that Wade Barrett keeps the belt. Obviously, this has been the Core's game plan all along. If a belt seems to be in jeopardy, the rest of the Core will just run right in, which is what happened. Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel did, in fact, do that tonight. So Ezekiel wins, but he leaves, unfortunately, with no belt in hand. Match number 3, this was between Sin Cara and Chavo Guerrero. Now, Sin Cara won this one, although on the final exchange before the pin, Sin Cara went to go do a neck flip on Chavo Guerrero. The neck flip, or the leg lock slips, and Chavo Guerrero, instead of rolling, basically flipping and rolling, he ate a little bit of mat there. So somebody owes somebody a beer, because that didn't quite go right. Match number 4, this was the Tag Team Championship between Big Show and Kane versus CM Punk and Mason Ryan. Now, Big Show and Kane win this one, but the person who really impressed me in this match was CM Punk. He's been one of the best heels, or is one of the best heels in the industry right now. As a matter of fact, he gets frustrated that he gets a positive reception when he comes in, basically because he's trying to be the bad guy. And I don't know if you guys caught it or not, but tonight he threw a salute to the late, great Macho Man Randy Savage, who just passed recently. At one point in the match, he goes up to the turnbuckle, the top of the turnbuckle, points both fingers to the sky, and then does a flying elbow, which was Randy Savage's signature move. So, I'm sorry, CM Punk, but it's your own fault for making it so hard for people to hate you. Match number 5, this was the Divas Championship between Brie Bella and Kelly Kelly. Now, the Bellas win. Kelly Kelly dominated the match until, say it with me now, the ref was distracted. Brie and Nikki switch places, and all of a sudden, Nikki comes in fresh and just runs Kelly Kelly over. I was expecting at some point for Karma to come in, but she was conspicuously absent tonight. She was on Friday SmackDown. So we'll see if change comes to that situation or not. Moving on to match number 6. This was the World Heavyweight Championship between Randy Orton and Christian. This was probably the best match of the evening because at one point Christian threw a fake like he was gonna jump and do a crossbody press. RKO bid on it, jumped like he was getting ready to do an RKO. The momentum changed repeatedly. There was tons of action. It ended with a successful RKO by Randy Orton and a 3 count. After the match, Orton helps up Christian. Christian storms out of the ring. Then he comes back. They shake hands. No heel turn for Christian at this point. Just sort of mutual respect all the way around. So hopefully that's enough for the peeps for now. Moving on to match number 7. This was Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole in a Kiss My Foot match. Cole comes out with a doctor's note saying that he can't wrestle because if Jerry Lawler has to kiss his foot, he might contract hoof and mouth disease. The doctor tears it up and says they have to go on. Jerry runs him over immediately, destroying the chicken coop in the process. Jerry pins Cole for the win. Afterwards, he calls in Eve Torres so she can get a little bit of get back for the interruptions that Cole's been visiting on her matches and the matches of the other divas. She throws a nice moonsault from the top rope. And also Jim Ross comes out, gets a little payback on Cole too by dousing him with a nice full bottle of his barbecue sauce. Cole leaves the ring, says he'll never ever kiss Jerry's foot. Guess who shows up to convince him otherwise? Bret Hart. Bret Hart comes back in, comes down coaxes Michael Cole back into the ring. The Hitman puts him in a sharpshooter and forces Cole to kiss Jerry's foot. So hopefully this episode of Michael Cole getting into the ring to wrestle is over. This will be a nice place to put a pin in this, so that they never have to do this again. Moving on to match number 8. This was the I Quit match between John Cena and The Miz. The winner, of course, was John Cena. The Miz called in Alex Riley because apparently there's no rule against that. The Miz and Riley basically hit him with a briefcase, a chair, a kendo sword, a belt, a Buick, the space shuttle, pretty much everything that they could get their hands on. He never quits. They try some shenanigans with a recorded sample of John Cena's voice saying the words "I quit." The ref doesn't go for it, restarts the match, and Cena beats The Miz with a belt. The Miz runs backstage. Cena hauls him back and puts him in a label lock, at which point The Miz quits almost immediately. Cena wins. Didn't see that coming at all. That's pretty much all we have for this special edition of Tag Team. Be sure to check with us on Tuesday for the roundup of what happened on SmackDown and also tomorrow night's Raw. Till then, for myself and Procedure Scorpio, take care.